Soft fruit, strawberries, raspberries, blackcurrants, blueberries are one of the easiest crops to grow. I often think it takes more time to pick and prepare them than it does to grow them. But one problem is always the birds. A friend of mine who grew them commercially said when she had a row of gooseberries the first year, a field of gooseberries the first year, the birds didn't notice. But then they got switched on and they would absolutely devastate the crop. Whereas if you have one or two gooseberry bushes at home, then they're really not a problem. But for some fruit, for instance blueberries, particularly because you should leave the blueberry fruit on for quite a few weeks after they've turned blue, then they get really soft and sweet. The birds inevitably will get them first if you don't actually cage them. Now you can just fling a netting like this over the top and it's fine, it will protect them a bit, but the birds do have a habit of finding their way in. You can buy proprietary off the peg fruit cages, but if you've got a small garden or if you want to make them look a bit special, I think it's well worth having your own home designed fruit cage. In this next video, which we filmed around 20 years ago, you see me helping Stuart make one which I designed. It's based on an octagon, it's timber, and it really didn't take long to make, and it just made something of that bit of the garden. Now you see I've replaced it and we've got this metal version here, which I've just got to put the net on. But I was inspired first off when I saw the wonderful fruit cages in Marilyn Abbott's garden at West Green, and they were designed by a very favourite designer of the Queen Mother, Oliver Ford. I think they've gone now, but they were just amazing. So if you feel tempted, just make something of your soft fruit and put them in a beautiful fruit cage. These days, people are growing more and more varieties of fruit in their garden. Not only does it look really good, but it also keeps you healthy. Here, I've got the area where I want to put the new fruit cage. I think it would look quite nice, counterbalanced against the big ash tree.
Right, that one's going to have to stand up. We'll have to offer the other one up and screw them both in together.
Oh, this looks promising.
At last.
Oh, pretty quick, I reckon, pretty quick. That's what I reckon about, this will be the path in. So
Right.
centred on this to the right a wee touch. Right, lovely.
We might have to still chop some more rhubarb back.
That's fine. It's a nice soil, isn't it? This is the best of the soil here.
It's very dry, isn't it though? So somewhere.
But like that, is it? We could chip off this back layer. Does that make life easier for you?
Of the granite sets?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, if we can.
I think you put these in, Stuart.
Oh, they come out easy then.
Your jigsaw cutting is pretty good, actually, isn't it?
It's not too bad.
So you're going to get the ladder or me?
I'll
You.
go in the ladder, shall I?
Yeah.
Right. We may as well go that one.
That one and that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Right to the edge, is it? God, they fit like a glove, do they?
Let me get there.
Now that the bones of the roof are in place, it's really starting to take shape. And although you might think plywood is a rather tacky material to use, it does mean to say that you can get lovely curves out of it and create any sort of shape you want. Hi Stuart, it's looking pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking really good.
Almost like a fruit cage.
I would say so.
Yes. I just thought we'd have a few more finishing touches.
Right.
I thought these balls would look quite nice on the end posts, and I've had them with a dowel made in them. And then I thought we'd just, with the capping, just screw on, pin it onto the post.
Yeah, just pin it on and bit of wood, glue that through there. Be plenty strong enough. Yeah.
So that'd be a simple job. Even I could probably manage that one.
Yeah.
The first plant I'm going to plant in my new fruit cage is the cherry tree here, and I'm also going to put raspberry trees all the way around the edge. This is a breakthrough in cherries. It's a new dwarf patio cherry. It's the ordinary Stella variety, which, as you probably know, is the best known cherry because it's got such beautiful sweet juicy fruit and it's self-fertile, so you only need the one. But this is grafted onto a Gisella 5 rootstock, and that means you can grow it in far more confined spaces. And the biggest problems I'm always hearing about cherries is the birds come and get those lovely red fruit before you get a look in. But in this fruit cage, I'll be singing and dancing because I'm going to have hundreds of lovely cherries and they can't get in and get them.